Welcome back, everybody. Today, I want to talk about fuel cleaners. So, excuse me. Let's start with the gum mount. I have used gum mount before. Gum mount has 2 or 3 different versions of their fuel system and fuel injector cleaner, so you really have to pay attention to the label when it says fuel system cleaner and fuel injector cleaner. I believe the fuel injector cleaner basically just cleans out the injectors so that they'll spray out the fuel a little better. Nothing wrong with that. But I want the whole package. I want the valves, the pistons. I want everything clean. So, I always make sure to pick up the fuel system cleaner. Now, everywhere I go doesn't always have gum out in stock. So last year I learned about a substance called PEA, or is it PAE? Okay, so PEA, for instance, with the gum out, most advanced PEA cleaning agent available, carbon clear, is strong enough to cut through thick carbon deposits even at extreme engine temperatures. Extreme engine temperatures, like I don't know, if you got a turbo. Turbos typically force more air into the intake, which would allow for more fuel to go in the intake in a short amount of time, and I'm pretty sure that creates more heat. Just saying. Most people, and I've done this in the past myself, most people will just grab a bottle when they're having problems, throw it in there and forget about it, and they don't follow up. And as I'm reading the different labels, they all say that one sentence: for best results, use this product every, and then it'll tell you how often to use it, and it'll tell you how many gallons it'll treat. This particular product says over in the left side, left corner. Oh, no. My left, your right. Yeah. So, over in the left corner of the screen, how about that? It says, use every 3,000 miles. Treats up to 25 gallons. Now, 25 gallons. But what if I only have a 20-gallon tank? Or what if I have a 16-gallon tank? Most people will only use it once and not follow up. I think you'll be all right. It's not going to kill the engine. You'll be all right. But for best results, use it every 3,000 miles. Now, other brands will have something similar, but the details will be a little different. If you're going to pursue using a fuel system cleaner to get better horsepower, to get better gas mileage, I would flip the bottom to the back and look to see if it says PEA. Not all of them say that, but I've put together, out of the 4 bottles that I have, I know for a fact 3 of them actually say PEA on the bottle. So the first one being this here gum out. And of course, it gives you the directions: add entire bottle to nearly empty gas tank, then fill tank with up to 25 gallons of gas. Again, some people might, oh, well, I don't have 25 gallons of gas, so I can't use that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Trust me. I've seen some crazy people do crazy things. Like just last month, I was watching YouTube, and I don't know who this guy was. It's just a random video. He was talking about fuel system cleaners. Now, I don't know if he edited some parts out, but from what I could tell, this guy had not a Corvette, he had a Mustang, and he put a gallon-sized bottle of fuel cleaner in his ride. And I'm like, 20 or 30 gallons, you don't need a whole gallon bottle just to clean 20 or 30 gallons of gas in your tank. Your tank only holds 25 to 30 gallons of gas at one time. So why do you need a whole gallon, my boy? That wasn't making sense. I don't remember the video. Like I said, I was just scrolling through and it caught my eye, so I clicked on it. But I would not advise, no. I'm not advising anybody to go out and get a gallon of any cleaner to put in your vehicle all at one time. These small bottles are enough. They're strong enough to clean a tank full of gas. Now, as their directions say, you should do it on a near empty tank of gas, and then just fill up right behind it, directly behind it. So that being said, you want to look at the use, how many miles it tells you before the next installment. You want to look for PEA, and those are the 2 most important parts. This one says use every 3,000 miles, and it also says it has PEA in it. So that being said, you gotta love the marketing on some of these products. High performance Lucas oil products, deep clean, a real, in small print, a real fuel system cleaner. Okay, compared to what? Reduces emissions, improves fuel economy, treats up to 15 gallons of gas. People, you have options. Say you only have a 14-gallon gas. You good. An extra gallon of gas is not going to kill you. Say you have a 16-gallon gas tank. You still good. If you don't have that 16 to match, because this says 15 and your tank holds 16 gallons of gas, you are still good. And the reason why I say that is because you got to remember, on the back of these bottles, it's going to tell you, for best results, follow up with another bottle. Matter of fact, it says it right here. Directions. For a deep clean, pour entire bottle into fuel tank and fill with grade gasoline or ethanol. Up to 15 gallons. Deep clean as needed. At least every 3 to 4,000 miles. Again, if you have a 16-gallon tank, you're still going to be good. You're going to come out good because it's telling you follow up in 3,000 miles with another one. Now, as far as the gas, some people will go to their local gas station, and all gas stations do not have the same type of gas. I have been places to visit people and been low on gas and wondering why I put $30 worth of gas in there, and it seemed like I'm only getting $10 to $12 worth of gas out. And then I find out later on, oh, so everybody doesn't put a that nice little chemical in the gas barrels that keeps the water from watering down the gas. You know, they don't dry that stuff out. That's an actual thing. That's an actual thing. Now, you mechanics might be getting offended because I'm using common terms to express what I'm trying to explain to people, but I've been in shops and I've seen people confused as hell because mechanics are using their mechanic terms. So I'm breaking it down to layman terms. Sorry if I offended you, not sorry. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about. Lucas is also a good brand of lubricant. I've tried their oil treatment as well as the fuel system cleaner. As far as the oil treatment, I mean, it's good, but they're starting to make, for a few years now, they've been making motor oils better to the point where you don't need an oil treatment. You just need to switch to a better oil. So I'm done with oil treatments. However, I will continue to use the fuel system cleaner. Now, every car you buy is not going to have the same capacity gas tank. That's why I have 4 different fuel system cleaners that I want to go over. As a matter of fact, to keep this video from getting long, I'm going to do the other 2 in a part 2. But these 2 I've used before, the Gum Out and the Lucas, and I haven't had any issues. It increased my fuel economy, and I set my what's the name of it? I can't think of the professional name of it. But if you cycle through your dashboard menu, it tells you your fuel economy. And on this newer vehicle that I have, it's got this crazy thing where it's got like a monitoring line, almost like one of those machines that they monitor your heartbeat on, and it goes from the left to the right, and it tells you your best overall fuel mileage, and then it tells you your current fuel mileage as you're driving. Then off to the side, it's telling you your active fuel mileage at that point while you're driving, depending on how much gas you're burning. So like you start off with 25 gallons of gas, it's going to give you one reading. Then as you're driving, you're still burning gas, so it adjusts while you're driving. And I'm like, I've never seen this on a car before. I'm pretty sure they put it on more than one vehicle, but most people don't actually cycle through their dash info to get to that. But I might do a video on that later on. I might. But yeah, these two work. These two definitely work. What was it? MPG removes deposits, totally eliminates knocking and pinging. I've only used this once on different vehicles. It lowered the knocking and pinging, but I can't say for certain that it totally eliminated it. And the reason why I say that is because I didn't follow up. I just used it for that one time, and I never followed up. I didn't continuously use it. So I don't know if that's actually the case, but I have confidence in this product. Now, that being said, I do have two other products that I want to review. One from one of my favorite places, and that will be on the next video. Catch you out on the road.